Hello viewers, I'm Sadia Khan and you're watching YouTube channel Learn with Sadia. My topic for today's class is from English literature. See, everyone studying English literature will be well aware with the book William J. Long. This book is not just useful for academics but also useful to crack the competitive exams like NET and SET. Okay, before I begin the video, I request every one of you to subscribe my channel and do not forget to like, share and comment the video. So in this video, first we will discuss the contents. What are the contents present in this particular book, and then we will begin and discuss unit 1. Here you can see there is a chapter 1. In chapter 1 we are going to discuss introduction and meaning of literature, wherein we will try to understand the characteristics and qualities of literature. Okay, then we have second chapter 2. Chapter 2 is about the Anglo-Saxon or Old English period, which begins in 450 and ends in 1050. Then we have third chapter Anglo-Norman. Fourth one Age of Chaucer. Then we have the revival of learning. Sixth unit is about the age of Elizabethan. So every single unit is given in detail. Here you can see chapter 7 is about the Puritan age. Chapter 8 is the period of restoration. Chapter 9 is 18th century literature, which includes Augustan age. Chapter 10 is about the age of romanticism. Chapter 9 is about the Victorian age. So at the end we have chronology and general bibliography. Okay. See here, you can compare these contents to the contents of contents or to the syllabus of NET and SET exam. They are very much similar actually. Okay, this is like we can say that studying so many books together in a nutshell is William J. Long. So it will be very advantageous if we study William J. Long. Okay, now I will begin with the unit 1, which is regarding introduction. So this is the preface of the book. After preface we have overview of the book. Again, in overview they have given chapter name and what are the subtopics present in it. Here we will see the overview of chapter 1. So in the overview of chapter 1 we can see that there is introduction, meaning of literature. There is a small story, a sort of story. Again it's a comparison to literature. The shell and the book. Then we will see qualities of literature. There are 3 qualities of literature which we are going to study in today's class. Then we have test of literature, the objects in studying literature. Then we have importance of literature. Then we have summary of the entire unit, ending up with bibliography. These are like sub contents of the unit 1. So for every single chapter they have mentioned all the contents. Altogether we have 11 chapters. Okay, now we will begin with chapter 1, introduction, the meaning of literature. What actually is literature? So when we say literature, we only think that it is a collection of information about about the writings of prose or poet. But here we need to be more precise about its definition. We need to be more precise about how how literature is making us intellectual, how is it getting related to our heart and soul. So all those things we are going to study in the introduction of literature. Here in the very first introduction, in the page number 10 of the book, here we have the shell and the book. Okay, so it is a small story. See here, in literature, especially in poetry, we will have to imagine. So everything will not make us intellectual, or it will not give us some knowledge all the time. It will make us realize the things, it will make us imagine the things. So here there is a small situation of a boy is given. A boy and a man will be walking, and they found out something, and that something is related to literature here. Now let us see. A child and a man were one day walking on the seashore when the child found a little shell and held it to his ear. So both of them are walking. They are walking along the seashore, might be in some beach. So they feel it very pleasant. So during that walk, the child, he found a shell and he will hold that shell very near to his ear. Suddenly he heard sounds strange, low, melodious sounds, as if shell were remembering and repeating to itself the murmurs of its ocean's home. The child's face filled with wonder as he listened. Here in the little shell apparently was a voice from another world, and he listened with delight to its mystery and music. So that little boy, that small boy, that child, he held that shell very near to his ears and started observing the sound. He could feel a different world. He felt like the shell is connected to some other world and some sounds are being generated. He became like very enthusiastic. He felt it is like very mysterious thing to happen such. Then came the man. So till now the child was very amused. Now the man is very mature person. He know what is that sound, what are those things. Okay. Then came the man explaining that the child heard nothing strange, that the pearly curves of the shell simply caught magnitude of sounds too faint for human ears and filled the glimmering hollows with the murmur of innumerable echoes. So here that man comes and he gives the clarity that there is nothing like another world, or there is no glimmering music, there is nothing mysterious about the sounds coming from the shell. So that child was actually delighted, expecting that some strange sounds are coming out of that shell. But here the man gives a good clarity that there is nothing of that sort. So here, because of that curved structure of that particular shell, the sound which is coming in, it is getting echoed, so it is producing innumerable sound waves. That is the only thing, but there is nothing like any other world related to that shell. Here the man gives good clarity to the boy. It was not a new world, but only the unnoticed harmony of old that has aroused the child's wonder. So why are see, we have begun with the introduction of literature, then why do we study with this? Here this comparison is to say that when we read literature, might be a prose or poetry, when we are going into the literal sense of it, definitely you are going to become an intellectual. But everybody will not look at literature with the same point of view. Okay, few have a deepest sense of understanding literature, so they connect with the literature with their heart and soul. Here the boy got connected to those sounds, but the man, he was a very practical person. Okay, he was a grown up person, so he didn't get connected to that sounds, but he was an intellectual in mind. So in the same, so this story is to be understood with the understanding of literature. So this was about the shell and book from the book William J. Long. So in the next class, in the very next video, we will discuss qualities of literature. With this, I conclude my video. Please do not forget to share, like and comment the video. Thank you so much.